AX Thimble.
Oh, I need to be over here.
Wait, am I over here?
Ooh.
Kanata, you were in the right spot. Yeah, I got there late because I was like, wait, is my beam fine? No, it looks crooked.
Yeah, I also didn't have a dark tower at 2.
You and Kane should have swapped.
Okay.
But also, I should have been way down there way faster, so my bad.
Okay.
This is the mechanic that's gonna end me. It's not even that hard when you think
the
about
tether
it.
is... The tether is so much easier than if you have the tower.
And I still messed it up!
I found the tower easier.
Are we just gonna keep that way? like
I don't know, I'm still trying to piece together what feels the best. Because, like, that is the most inconvenient tank buster in the world.
this is 8 ways.
Yep.
That
Oh,
was
why did
in
we all
enough.
die?
A lot of us weren't in enough.
You and I were stacked on top of each other, but I guess I wasn't in far enough to the north, I guess? This one's the clear, I feel it.
Yeah, sure.
Straight through. Sail right through.
I know all the mechanics. Let's do this.
Super Chain 2A or disband.
Hey, sorry, chill. when Discord's being shit, which was all last night. Everyone was a robot.
Boy.
C's taken.
C is taken.
I assume that it's not normal for there to be two towers, or for, I should say, for a
I didn't have a tower.
for a tether person to get a tower.
Connor, did you have a light? Yeah, dark?
Sonata had dark tether, but somehow dropped a light tower upon death.
Alright, sorry, I'm being heavy right now. I'll drink.
Ow.
I like back so much more than front. I can actually get positionals late.
If I don't trust my own positioning, how can I expect you guys to?
Well, if that logic holds, but okay.
It does. That's what I think every time in 11.
Sorry, Ken, you don't get a crit.
Am don't give a crit.
True story.
Out.
Ah, shit.
Agreed. I trusted too hard.
On the right group.
Uh,
I do not know how I'm supposed to do 2 minutes right there.
Yeah, that's impossible.
So rude.
I know. There's a lot of buttons to push.
2 flammas? Yeah, so many buttons.
Annoyingly, the mechanic goes off right as I'm like casting my communio. It's like the only spell I have, and like I need to move right then.
I've got like 3 EI Jutsus that I have to fit in there.
Hell better learn to slide cast.
Slide draw.
Yeah, there you go. You cast sword.
My job.
No crits.
That's so scary right there, Kane. I just realized if I'm doing my full rotation on time, I barely have time to provoke you.
Good to know. I'll
Partners.
I'll try to hit
Main
Shirk
partners.
early.
Damn it.
Oh, I'm in the wrong neighborhood.
In then out.
Nice.
I got double debuffed. I was thinking that doesn't work. I think no matter.
Is it the corner waymarks that are off, or
I mean, if we want to, we can do this pull and try to get a picture and get him centered.
See, they're not on the. Yeah, things. I don't know.
Well,
Well-
also, like, these waymarks might be used for other mechanics in the future. We might find out if we get past this mechanic.
The spacing of them is kind of important.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
these are our version of the official ones, where we have the one on the left side. Yes, this is. These are
Alright,
in
so
the same
the
location.
marks are useless.
They're not useless, but they're more of a suggested, hey, go here, and then position around the mechanic.
Seats taken again, my dude.
Wait, this is I'm in the wrong spot.
I can't. I mean, I'm calling shotgun there, Telly.
There were a lot of towers at one.
Oh, I went to the wrong side again. Whoops.
You shouldn't be at one, Kelly.
That is totally. Look, I don't know why. This is like my mechanic that is just messing with my brain right now, and I'm like, but it's so easy. Why am I messing it up?
If you see
Sorry.
the one marker, never be there.
But I'm number one.
Nope. You're number 2.
In my heart, I'm number one.
Or 3 or 4.
Okay, so don't trust my heart. Got it.
Good, I didn't really pull.
It's a jerk.
I'm gonna marvel at how I didn't get clipped by that.
Candace lucky.
Hey.
Just get lucky every time.
Right. Just get a crit roll every time.
In and spread. In then out. Ah. Alright, I found a way to get her north fast for the tank buster.
Who are the, or which two markers grab the towers at the end?
It's the two like body markers, the white and red body looking markers that don't have the extra debuff.
The people who take the towers are the people who had the lasers.
Oh, I was supposed to go to the tower then. Oops. Mubby.
Well, you would have had a problem because the white tower died and the dark tower went to the wrong side.
That's not ideal.
I got the dark tower. For what it's worth.
Yeah, like I had two, and I was like, hmm.
I died during the lasers. I don't know what killed me.
Probably the lasers.
I mean, I took the right
One of the
laser.
many.
As far back as I was, I doubt it.
Did you get clipped? Because it was in.
But I was on the right side, or I was like middle to right side of the where the ball was. So the laser should not go straight through the ball.
No, I don't mean the laser. I mean, did you get clipped by the donut?
No.
If you were far enough back.
This is not right.
Where's my tower?
Yeah. Your tower's over by 4.
It's okay.
Yeah,
When
your
Kane
tower's
got
over at
the
4.
tower also, don't worry.
Ugh.
I got you.
Somebody tried to run through my laser.
I thought there was a dark one coming towards me, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go light one.
Oh, hey Carrot, do you want to see a magic trick?
Did you buy the magic trick emote?
Does this answer your question?
It's really good on Blue Mage because you can almost always have a top hat and you're carrying a cane to begin with, and you can sequence that in a macro to hide your helmet as you put the fake hat on during the thing, so it looks like you're actually taking your hat off. Pretty cool.
I was expecting a bunny. I was expecting a Vieira to come out of the hat. Maybe one of those.
Lopera wouldn't be in there. They would ruin the trick immediately.
Wait, how
Like,
did I...
"Oh, when do I come out of the hat? And you're like, no, please shut up.
When I pull on your ears, damn it.
I always feel a little bit of a tug on my ears. It's like, shut up, spoiling way. You always do this. Oh man, I am sorry guys. I am being a struggle for us right now. I apologize.
At least you didn't just run your tower to the exact opposite side of where it should have been.
Oh god. Yeah, I did though. That's the thing. I've done that like 2 or 3 times tonight. I keep going.
It's weird. It's like, does it like mess with you? Because sometimes it messes with me where it's like they appear slightly different patterns, and it's like one of them just doesn't make sense to me sometimes when I see it. I don't know why.
I'm too busy looking at the tethers, is what it is, and just going to the nearest one for the tower that I need to drop. And it's usually on the DPS side, and I'm like, oh no, that's wrong. So I just gotta figure this out. Hey, Pethos, you wanna see magic trick?
Uh-huh.
This one's gonna be different for sure.
A Vieira. Damn it, it's so blue.
Wow. That was pretty impressive.
Thank you.
I'm always gonna expect a Vieira to come out of there.
I'm sure there's a mod that'll make that happen. I need a light tower up here, please.
Okay.
You need a Dark Tower?
We are stuck, we are stuck on like Heather's Prague.
Yeah.
What's happening?
So I
That was
had
really unlucky because I think both DPS had dark and they both needed to be at 2 and 3. So, right? That where the light tether were?
DPS will never be at 2.
No,
You say
Kane.
that, but both DPS had dark towers.
No, Kane had the other light. Because I had to be at 3, Kane, that means you had to shift to 2.
No, I had the other dark tower.
I did dark. Yeah, I did
Kanata
dark.
Oh,
was
then you were
at
at
2.
2.
Who was
Kanata
at
was at
3 with
2.
me then?
Kanata was at 2, and was the correct color, and I took that tower and we survived.
Who
Okay.
At
Who
2.
had
was
light?
standing at 3? I had a light.
You should have been at
marker.
1.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a dark tether by 1?
It was dark tether near 1, yeah.
You're lying.
I'm not. I wish I was.
No shot.
Yeah, because someone was already at 2, so I couldn't have been at 2.
Okay. I guess I just didn't see a dark tower at 1, or tether at 1.
Hard stuck tethers.
That was confusing.
That one was a little weird.
Oh, I guess. Okay, I know what happened then. I didn't see one on the way to 1. I just saw one going down to 3 and thought I had to get down there because you hadn't crossed over to the room yet, probably. All right.
Yeah. Took me a second to get there.
Well, sprint next time, huh?
That's right when my 2s start. I can't sprint. Wait, oh, hold on, ignore that. Cancel countdown. Thank you.
Now you have to wait. So.
It's fine.
Nada, what are you playing on, man? Why is it so blurry?
Okay.
I've been trying to think if there's a way to, instead of looking at the people getting the tethers, looking at the source of the tethers, but because they can be either, you know, on one side or the other for all 4 sides. It's kind of awkward.
It's rough. The patterns are swap enough that this fight, man. This whole tier, man. God, she's gonna jump backward, isn't she?
Yep.
Oh, I went the wrong direction.
There's almost too much time.
Does it help more to let her swap around like this, or would you prefer I just run north and keep her facing north?
I think I would rather you reposition her north after this, but I don't care. The problem is when if she's facing stuff like this, she's just gonna turn to face north at some like random time. I guess she's just gonna follow you wherever you're at.
Yep.
Fair enough. I rescind my comment. I don't care either way. Ow. Ah!
That's
That
not
is
gonna
my
happen no matter
least
what.
favorite tink, but it always happens during a position. I need to just switch to Yukikaze there.
Yeah, I can try scooting a little closer to Telly, just it's kind of wide. I don't want to try not to.
Are you calling Telly wide?
In and spread.
Eight ways. I guess I wasn't in enough.
Out then in. Ah! Oh, I'm getting hit still. She's still swinging? What a jerk! It was like 23. I'll pop camouflage during that, I guess.
I'll put intervention on you.
What? The
I
lasers?
don't believe so.
Yes.
No, not
yes.
not at all. Absolutely not. You just need them to be in the stack with the correct number of people.
Because all you're
You
trying
sure
to
the
do is...
laser doesn't need to be in the front?
I'm sure the laser needs to be in the front.
The laser has to be in the front.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think the laser has to be in the
It's
front.
an M to good, kinda, but not really.
Yeah, you can't be in front of the laser person. Otherwise, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure.
That's good.
Like
Let's run it.
the stacking there is really tight.
Sure, just. I mean, if
Alright.
you want to live, don't be in front of the laser person.
All right. Well, I mean, if you're
guess.
sure, like I thought that was the case when we started, and then I got information that it wasn't. I don't want to do like complicated stacking if it's not important.
It's
So like,
Not... Yeah.
No,
it's
the other
not
three
really
don't matter. I
complicated,
think.
it's just...
I just want confirmation that someone who has like from a video telling the guide says that the laser has to be in
yes.
front.
I'm confirming that right now in real time.
Okay, just making sure that we're not making shit up because I've heard people make shit up, and that's just infuriating.
It is correct. The lasers need to be in front. So the people who aren't laser need to make sure that they leave room for that person because it's usually a donut, right? Or a lot of times it's donut.
It's always
a
donut.
Well, then yeah. So if you're not laser, you can't be in the front. Otherwise, the laser can't be in the front.
Good to know. Thank you for fact-checking, Pithos. You're a great
So,
journalist.
Like, I just want to point out that we are no longer doing blind prog on this fight. So like, we don't need to like tiptoe around like, oh, is this actually the strat? Maybe. Like, let's just state fact now. Fact checking is appreciated.
I played too close. Take it, take it, take it.
I'm not gonna question how that worked. Like,
What do you mean? It worked like normal. It was just we swapped roles.
from the floor.
In and spread.
Neat.
Oh,
Kane, how do we die? Did the laser person
don't
run
know.
like behind us?
did we get clipped?
Dark laser went to the opposite side of the platform.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, that might be how.
Did you? Maybe. Doesn't it go off at the same
No,
time?
it could have just shot the laser out into Nowheresville.
Yeah.
We but the group got hit with 2 lasers. I saw both go off.
Oh, well. I guess if the donut thing goes off like a split second before the lasers, then yes. It requires everyone to do the mechanic correctly.
I went to the wrong side with the dark laser, and then I was like, I'll save this. I'll jump across the arena instead of forward jumping. I backwards jumped.
I'm doomed. I am still on the tether. Or tower.
I think that was my bad.
I think yours was the tower that I needed to get in. But maybe, I don't know. There were definitely
What?
2 towers to 3.
Were they the same color or are they different colors?
They were
They're
different
different.
colors.
Which color was supposed to be there?
Dark.
Okay. I thought I saw a light tether going there. I mean, I thought I saw a dark tether going there.
I think I was a dark tether, and I went there.
Okay.
So
I had a
I
light.
was-
I had a light tower. I thought I saw a dark tether coming this way, but I.
You are correct.
I needed
Okay.
a dark tower at 4.
Light
Then
tower
it
was
wasn't
supposed to
my
be
bad.
at 3. It was not your bad.
I needed a dark tower at 4.
I assume it's my bad because it's usually my bad.
It's usually a safe bet to actually blame me on that one. But I think Kane and I did it right this time.
I think we shared the brain cell. Luckily, it was the same place.
I saw you like backing up a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, he's not sure if he's in the right spot." Oh no!
Hmm. Well, no, it's because I was out of range to hit The boss was like it's just out of range from my auto for some reason.
Oh boy. Well, that wasn't that much spicier without art. Stop autoing me so hard.
I'm doomed.
Wait,
I don't
Until
have
you
a
were,
fucking
I'm
you were wrong.
someone ran to 2, so I was like, oh crap, I'm not supposed to be a 2 then? Got it.
Why was I wrong?
I had the Dark Tower. I needed to be at 3.
You needed to be at 2.
Yeah, I needed a
No,
dark
I
tower at
needed to
2.
be a 2. That was me.
I'll review the
I
clip.
need.
Why is this so hard for us?
And I'm pretty sure I was right the other time too.
Yeah,
No,
no, that
pull up
was
the clip.
me.
There was no tower at 1, so like I was. Yeah.
Are you sure? I
Wait,
thought there was
no,
one
that beam
going
is
to 1.
crossed wrong. Those beams are crossed wrong, I think.
No.
Okay.
Okay, look, there's no fixing it. I was slide casting my way over. It's because I wasn't there yet. Doesn't mean I was wrong.
Yep. Nope. Absolutely correct. Here, I got it.
I would say because of that, we have to do what Solento was
Oh.
kind of talking about a little bit ago, which is like look at the origin of the tether, which sucks.
So,
Because if placeholder is trying to slide cast, which is what he should be doing because he's a black mage, right? He might look like he's spot until he gets to the right spot,
Doing that from now on. That's how I'm gonna do it.
which could actually, which will screw it up, right? So
But I mean, looking at the origin may not be like if the origin is 3 and they're still at 3 and they like teleport to 1 or to 2, then I'm fucked.
no, I mean the origin of the tether, you can see where it's going to stretch to because you know that mechanic also because you sometimes get the tether, so you know where it's going to end up. So if the origin of the tether is at 3, you know that it's going to go to 4.
Right.
So you need, if it's a dark tether, then you need to put a light tower at 4. Like, that's what I
guess that's
mean
one-
is like,
That's one
No,
way
go
to
ahead.
think about it. Actually, is so even though there's going to be an ad spawning on the south side, they're either going to be on the 3 side or the 4. Right. They're either going to be on the left or the right. And if they're on the 3 side, then you know that their tether is going to need to be pointed towards 2.
so for
so-
what it's worth, someone got clipped and died on that.
Well, that's bad. But like, I guess that means. So let's see. How would that? Oh, it's because it's still awkward because you can't just look at a particular direction and look opposite of it. But
I mean, either way you slice it, you have to look like opposite of where you want to.
I kind of do it the opposite way, which is I look at 1 and I say, am I supposed to be at 1? And if the answer is no, then I look at 4. I'm like, am I supposed to be at 4? And if the answer is no, then I go to 3.
Yeah, you have a 50% chance of being at 1 or 2, depending
Well,
on.
I am looking at 2 first, and the thing wasn't there, so I can't like look at 2 and see oh, I can't be there. So I need to look at 1 or 3, which is 2 different spots. No, because the tether that's coming towards 2 is either going to be originated from 1 or originating from 3. So I have to look at 2 different spots.
Yep.
But by
Well,
that point, the tethers, like if you just look at the middle of the arena, the tethers are all crisscrossing at that point. So.
Well, so I go stand at 1, or I'm gonna be thinking about trying to stand at 1. So that way, if I get the tether, I'm already in the right spot, and if I get the marker, then it at least cuts down on the number of things I need to look at.
Yeah, like I've been doing the opposite, like starting from 2 from the support side and doing that way, like same kind of thing.
I guess if you have the tether, it's easy enough anyway. But
Yeah, if you get the tether, it's like, brain turn off.
I usually wait for the tethers to do that too, but if they're slide casting, it's going to be way too late.
alright, well, I guess unless somebody has a trick, let's just keep pulling.
They'll just click, yeah. Yeah, it's just that much we can even really call on that. Just it's.
Well, disastrous just means anybody screwed up anything. I'm just saying, it's like disastrous is.
Slightly wrong. If anyone is slightly wrong, it's a disaster.
It was disastrous, we were not disastrous. Necessarily.
Excuse
Ooh,
me?
ooh. Hmm.
I'd like to file a bullshit report. That's absurd.
That one actually does not make sense.
The guy had started the next cast already.
Something snapshot.
Alright, here we go.
This is why it's easier to join a group that already knows how to do things than to do it for the first time, because when everybody else knows what to do, and I don't know which direction the laser's coming from, I can just follow other people.
Hive mind.
Like, ooh, everybody's drifting over that way, I guess that's the safe spot.
As opposed to collective stupidity.
Out in partners. Bro, are you?
We should probably get out a little more, huh?
Yeah, we should probably just go straight to the middle.
Yep.
Why are those so unnecessarily big? Why is every AoE in this damn tier so big?
I have to move something on my HUD.
Jeez.
I mean, I'm often too far or almost too far out for the donuts. I need to be more in for the donuts because I just expect them to be as thick as the circles are. One second.
Like it's like a date.
I tuned out halfway because it wasn't relevant to me, and I have no idea what you're talking about. But that's fine.
Alright, here we go. Dang, that crit aspected Benefic did about half as much as one of her ops. That's convenient.
Oops.
In and spread.
Yep, I went the wrong side. Oh, wait. I had the light laser.
I had the red laser.
Okay, so both red and light were on the left side. Light laser needs to go right. Because the lasers are backwards. Also, I need to apply a second layer of paint on my door.
Wait.
So
Light laser needs to go right?
Yes.
the
Yes.
lasers
Yeah.
are backwards.
Light left, red right,
The plot thickens.
and then the lasers are backwards. Because you're changing the color of the people behind you. or something. I don't know what it is.
It's something like that.
Something.
One
Something,
person
something,
needs to swap
something,
instead
magic
of 3
lasers.
people need to swap.
It's basically you're getting a debuff based on the laser you get hit by, and you don't kill the people with the opposite debuff or
I
something.
understand that it's opposite, but I guess I keep getting the colors backwards then.
Yeah, like light and right rhymes, so you'd think it'd be that, but we're doing L for light, L for left.
Right for red.
Right
Red
for
for red for right.
dark, because are you serious? You gotta go right for that one.
Well, let's say the video says that they call it red because the debuff is red. So red right, light
How
left.
about we go Libird and Darbird?
We could go backwards that way. CF it. We could tell them we do it backwards.
Absolutely not.
So I'm watching.
That too. What Tam said. It like yeah, the lasers like slant different directions.
Yeah.
So I'm watching this video of this black mage doing
My
that phase, and I'm playing this class wrong because this guy's like using Lucid and other shit, and
Wow.
everything I know is a lie right now. Like he's unironically using Lucid and it's increasing his DPS because the
You're
rotation he's
good.
doing. I suck at this class, dude. I absolutely suck. It's not even in my
You should ask
powers.
Telly for some tips.
Look at this cloud worrying about
Well, you're really good at this class, right?
Yeah, have you seen my Personuka before?
Teach me the black mage rotation. It uses Lucid.
I got you, man. Also, you're using nearly enough scathe.
Man, I'm playing this class wrong. Holy shit.
Wait, you never used Lucid?
No!
No!
Because
Yeah.
apparently it's meta,
Extend
according
fire?
to this guy.
Extend fire phase?
Did you get an extra fire?
You can't gain mana in Fire Phase.
Wait,
Then
I
you-
identify the
what does it
People who
do?
actually play Black Mage.
Right? Yeah, you can't actually gain mana in Fire. It prevents you from gaining mana.
But
Oh, you
it
use
could,
it during
could
ice.
shorten your Blizzard phase by maybe like half a tick or something.
Well, it's used when you're doing transpose shenanigans. It gets you out of ice a little faster, I guess, or it changes some of the math on your next Fire Phase because of it. There's some nerd shit behind this, and I've seen people do this stuff before, but I don't know.
Transpose is already
Try hard.
it's already try hard black mage.
It is, but this guy's like a next level up, I guess.
What's the color after gold bars?
Pink.
Ink.
What's
Yeah.
what's after pink?
You don't need to go after pink.
You're,
But I
you're the
imagine
top
this
of your
guy's
rank.
competing for pink.
But he is the level beyond.
He understands more than I could possibly know. Only been playing this class for a decade. Never used Lucid on it.
Dude, I just picked up this class this expansion. What are you talking about?
It's pretty easy to pick up and go. I know.
Yeah.
But can you use Lucid and Fire and getting the benefits once you switch to Ice?
Yeah, it'll be active. Fire just prevents you from gaining mana. So if it's on during fire, yeah, you switch to ice, and if you're tracking the server ticks, which you should be at that point with the thing, then yeah, you can transpose correctly so that you get in there faster and out.
Not only are you tracking the server ticks, you should be the one who's initiating the countdown.
Yeah, probably. Also, there's a pre-pull ley line strat that I'm not gonna pursue because it would change our current strat that we're doing with me in the middle. So I'm just gonna not do that.
Can't have the strategy not revolve around the black mage.
Yeah.
That's alright. Next tier, guys, I'm gonna very much push for it being revolving around the samurai.
Do you guys ever like I don't know, do you ever casually paint doors on a Thursday night? I've come to really appreciate just painting doors on Thursday night.
Me too. What's your go-to color?
It's just, you know, I sometimes find myself sitting there wondering why I'm not currently painting a door. And then I'll just stop everything I'm doing to go paint a door.
Look, I didn't get to choose when these doors arrived.
Also, Carrot, I can't rescue you, so make sure you're moving.
Oh, you could just pull if it ever gets to like more than 5 minutes, but
I mean, or you can queue back in, yeah. That's the sensible option.
That's too easy.
Okay, alright, I got another layer of paint.
Nice even
I might have
coat.
accidentally flipped my door over a little too early last time, and now I have cardboard stuck to the other side, but, you know, this is the life I live.
Sounds like there's a third coat coming.
This fucking remodel project. It'll look even more amazing when I actually have doors. It's not really, because, well, I have two
Yeah.
doors.
No,
One
you
of them
wanna-
is on the split level, and the other one is for the closet.
Alright, hear me out. Ditch the doors, go for like an open concept. Like, just knock down the wall too.
Well, there's
Just one
no
big
walls
room.
to knock down, my friend.
Aren't there 3 doors?
There's a wall between the first and the second floor.
Knock it down.
It's called the floor.
You lack
Knock it
ambition.
down.
Think how tall your ceilings could be if that floor wasn't there for the first floor.
You're right how open that is.
Always-
Just think how open concept that would be.
I would always want to take away the floor when I'm doing housing in Final Fantasy. Why not do it in real life?
There you go.
I
Just
just need
sounds
to
like you
figure out
lack
how to like
ambition.
float glitch in real life. Can I get a real life burn down the house? Except for that time I almost burned down the house. Oops. I saw a placeholder at not full health, and my first thought was, oh, did he get clipped? No, he doesn't have weakness. Must have just used or like whatever that thing became monofont, like convert.
It was more fun back then.
Oh! Just died to damage.
That's
jeez.
suboptimal.
She started swinging on me and I was not having it with my health apparently.
Apparently,
Let's see
party
here.
is not enough.
Auto attack, regen. Auto attack, regen. Auto attack, regen.
And then I got
During
hit by the
radiant.
laser. Yeah.
I actually
Ah.
don't even see any cardia heals. Unless those are the regen.
No.
That must be the regen.
Okay.
Because I was definitely doing damage.
Okay, so they heal for about 5,000 a pop.
Yes, that is correct.
'30s should be plenty.
As long as we're all like kind of on the hitbox. I was at 1.
All right, let me tell you. When was the or here? Let's play
I was
a
at
game.
C.
So I don't think it was that time because
What was
was
the
down here.
last time that Telly was at full health?
it's a fun
Look,
game.
she keeps swinging.
The answer was 39.8 seconds before death, which was before the Super Bowl light.
That's funny. I like that. Alright, Carrot, you good?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright, I'm gonna chalk it up to it doesn't happen much, no big deal. I'm gonna hit camouflage even though it's a derpy little cooldown.
You're never gonna let that drop, are
I'm
you?
never gonna let it go. I'm gonna be on samurai and be like, I'm gonna hit camouflage. I stand with camo.
Third eye is kind of a derpy little cooldown, but
It's got benefits though.
it's not tanky. And a really short cooldown. I had the triple fake out.
In and partners.
I will be more in than I am comfortable with.
Out in spread. Hey, we got closer.
The towers were right next to the donut.
Yeah, so the towers, that's why, because the people at the lasers need to be near them. That's why that picture shows the towers running out, like, left and right, so the people with the laser that have to pick up the things can be standing in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And you can
But
tell.
we don't get there that often, so it's fine if we just panic ran. Because that's probably what happened. Oh, I'm alive! What am I supposed to do now?
And then you can tell if you have the tower coming because it's just the tower marker in your icon, your debuff.
And if you see the staticky debuff, you just run out, right? Just get away from everyone.
Yeah, if you see that extra white, like the extra
Yeah.
glowy orange, yellow, white, whatever debuff, then get out. Spread out.
Static.
And that'll either be all supports or all DPS.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. Which means the other people are covering the other stuff.
I was thinking that I had the white, so I needed to be on the left side.
Hmm? Nope, there's 2 and 2. Yeah, it's
No, the exploding one is white-ish.
Yeah, it's like white, yellow, or purple, or something. Like it's a weird. You know you have it kind of debuff.
After
Well,
the
there's two
lasers
of
goes
each
off,
color though.
after the lasers go off, the debuff changes.
Is there an actual ad phase in this fight?
apparently yes. find out how to not triple loop there. I need to figure out how to not get caught by lasers.
I took her back. Out and spread.
Debuff.
Oh, I needed
Okay,
the
so
light
those
tower.
go off after that one. Okay. 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 Timing's good. Got it.
Okay, so the debuff doesn't change, you just get an extra additional debuff. You still have your old debuff.
It doesn't change colors when
The
you get hit by
icon
that said laser.
changes for some people.
Like, if you have the thing that's like a picture of like a person with a diamond next to it, like, you will get the one that makes you drop a puddle, but that picture of a person with a diamond next to it doesn't go away until after the mechanic. That's just the one that says, like, if you take 2 hits of the same color, you get fucked. I didn't even notice that you got a different color icon in addition to that.
I guess it only really changes if you have the laser one, because the laser debuff goes away. Oh, there you are.
I'm fine.
I tell you, I was like, oh no.
I'm trying to really just nail down that position before it becomes too much of a problem later in the fight. I can just turn the boss right away. Out and spread. light laser was on our side. Yeah.
Did I have the laser? Or am I drunk? Okay. My bad.
Wait, what points to the right?
The right laser points to the left.
The
You almost got there. So close.
I was very long agreeing with you two. I'm like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. The right laser points left.
It's starting to click. This is the best pattern for the Angels.
Yeah, double crits.
Out in partners. Out and in.
Yeah, super.
I was too close. I was too close.
There's the towers. So the debuff's 100% swap.
Hang on. Are we keeping the same orientation with the towers when we drop them? That light is going on the right?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same question. We should just drop the towers on the same side that we took the lasers.
Yeah, because all the debuffs change to the color of the laser you just got hit by.
So...
So, I'm not even gonna look at the color of the tower or the debuff after taking the laser. I'm just gonna go on the same side that I went the last time. That's the way I'm going to remember it in my head.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, makes
Okay.
sense.
That's how we
Also-
want to do it.
By the way, that's super fucking awkward. Can I just say that? When it's out, then in. Like when
Yeah.
we're running counterclockwise and you're on the right side. Like, you have to, like, I guess dodge the out first, then run into the donut, then run all the way across the donut, and be ready to run out. I guess you don't even need to run out, do you, really? Oh, but you need to not clip each other with,
Right, because we're gonna drop the bubbles.
4
4.
people.
Oh, but you also need to not clip the person who's going to be taking the tower with the tower.
Alright, so after we get hit with the lasers, we're just traveling with the same group even though we have one more mechanic to do? Is that what we're doing?
Effectively.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, so if you didn't have a laser and you just got hit with one, it doesn't matter what color you are, it's gonna go away. Like, you don't have to take a tower. It's just
Right.
the people who have the lasers are taking the towers, right? So
Yes.
Correct. So if you have the
it sounded like we
If-
cared about that debuff, and we don't. Just don't get hit
Okay.
by that color again. Yeah, like just that's
Yeah.
all it is.
and and for that, the people who are dropping the puddles, well, the puddle people, it's less important, but you mostly just want to get the hell out and don't run into the people who are resolving the towers.
That's what that picture was for. For all the spreading we have to do at the end of that mechanic.
What's grosser, puddle people or people puddles?
Hmm.
Mm,
Oh wait, sorry, spoilers.
Is there a difference?
Well, a people puddle is a puddle that used to be a person and then they melted, right?
Alright, those are a little bigger than I thought. Okay. Got it. Out in partners.
Oh crap, I need to be in front. Forward.
Out then in, out then in.
I managed to do my 2-minute.
Backwards.
I think I'm gonna be able to get the buff up for everybody. I don't think I'm pushing buttons. Oy.
Oh, I think I got clipped by a holy because my debuff changed to white and I took a white tower again. Even though I should have had dark from my laser.
Nada was backwards. god, are we still on the first lockout?
Yep.
Nothing a little bit of AoE healing can't solve in 4 GCDs.
What just happened?
It's just a little bit too close and got the laser from one of the angels.
Opening us a tower.
What?
Yeah, I was testing timing on stuff. The answer is I might need to change when I use Make Heal.
This is the fight where we pre-do buffs like before the pull, so we get our 2 minutes before chain theory.
Nope. That sounds like I'm thinking like, what buffs can I pre-pull? I'm already doing it. 2 minutes, just don't move.
How am I sideways now?
You are a mystery.
I do not understand how I keep getting off center when I'm just holding forward.
Apparently I need to go to 1.
You will never go to 1. There will never be a tanker or healer at 1.
I think Midori was supposed to be at 1.
Yeah.
That was
Yep.
what was supposed to happen. Yep.
And help me find them. the middle point, because like me standing dead center of this damn line keeps putting me off center.
Does your character model not stand like?
Well, see, the problem is oh, okay, yeah, you should select yourself so you
I
can see
do.
your own
That's
hit
what
range.
I've been doing,
So,
and it's not lining me up properly for some reason.
and then you're adjusting the little nipple thing,
Uh-huh.
and select Athena, and I hit forward. Seems to be fine.
That's what I keep thinking too, but it turns out it's not. Oh, see ya.
All right. Yeah, just okay. I was slightly off with my little nipple thing.
It's hard to see the edge of the arena when you're like in first person mode.
Well, so you
Oh my god, you have to be slightly left? Okay.
Yeah, this arena. Yeah, this feels like I'm slightly off when I'm trying to do this.
Right.
okay?
That's why she keeps like doing that thing in when she teleports middle, which is bugging the hell out of me because I know it's annoying for you guys.
You can
like-
use the self-select icon like a guide, right? So
You guys keep saying that, and I have been doing that.
Yeah, I just tried doing it just now, and it was like I was drifting. I don't know why I was
Slightly
drifting.
off. Yeah, see?
Oh, that's
You have to be
weird.
slightly left.
Okay, well,
Yeah, 'cause if you
let's
were-
try this instead of. Alright, I'm just gonna pull the boss again, just on accident. So, if I start out, all right, let's start slightly left, just slightly, only slightly. But then instead of using the nipple as a guide, target the boss, and then try to do an action so that I rotate to face the boss.
Yeah, I just do F.
no, there's two parts to it. There's you use your self-select ground icon to make sure that you're centered, and then the nipple on that to make sure you're pointed in the right direction, and that you're perfectly centered. And then you use the downward arrow as the other part of your sight, pointed at the far part of the arena. Of course, it is a little hard to see things.
This, right? I do not get this arena. That's okay. That's fine.
Okay,
She's probably going to keep turning slightly left every time she teleports to the middle, just so the melee are aware.
I'm off by
Hey,
about three inches.
It hasn't bugged me so far. The
Okay.
only thing that bugs me is when she like whips around 90 degrees
Yeah, that's
in the course of.
I've been trying to mitigate that one at least. That's why I keep getting clipped by those damage downs, because I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it on all the patterns.
Well, there's a specific timing, right, where she locks in, and like as long as you're not in the like middle of the arena, the angle should be small enough that nobody will notice or care.
And I've
Well, I have to run up north during the
Rotate
angels
clusters.
before they fire. No, before the angels fire. And or else she'll have to whip around.
There was one time where I think you were like in the middle, and it went to some weird angle. But usually it's not. The number, you're so far out that it doesn't matter.
Yay, crit.
In and partners. Out then in.
No.
We were so close.
This is apropos of nothing, but I really wish Final Fantasy would do a collab with Grand Blue Fantasy so I can get armor that looks like Charlotta.
Just a box emote. I'm all about
I
that.
want a box emote, holy shit.
That'd be so
Wall
good.
level only.
Absolutely.
And the tallest crown.
Yes. I just saw some gameplay footage.
They did an FF11 collab in Grand Blue a long time ago, so I guess it's not totally out of the world.
Oh, we gotta wait till the Fallout, or the Fall Guys ones, rather. See how successful that one is.
I'm sure it won't be successful and they'll just never do any collabs again.
Hey, as long as there's no more Alliance Raid collabs. I'll give you 200 gil. Oh, I need to be down here.
God, you're not supposed to get a tower.
It was my gift to you.
So when you do, you die and then you can't take my tower. That makes me look bad.
It worked.
I thought it was a wipe. Like, where's other people?
Kinda is now. I scuffed my opener gain. That's why you pulled thread at the end there.
I was like, Not
It was
supposed to
not
have the
a
boss finger get me at this point.
not a good look. Yeah, I saw it pointing at you. I'm like, oh no.
Pretty sure it's like slightly wonky.
Look, she's creating things. She's not good at it yet. Okay, cut her some slack.
You just wouldn't understand. She's a free spirit.
It's our artisanal arena. Shit.
No, I'm wrong. You're 100% right. And I'm extra free.
I will not say anything then. Mystery has been solved already.
Like, well, one of us is wrong.
I don't know how I read that wrong too. That's weird. I know I'm not wrong this time.
It was that rare thing I had to go to 4 instead of 2 or 3.
I did not have a tower at 2.
What tether were you?
Dark.
I think you
Were
need to
ya?
go to 2, Tam, because I was at 3.
Hmm.
I moved super late because my rotation got off and I was doing Communio.
Out and spread. In then out.
What we did.
Left and
Late.
then
Oh, right, it's bottom up, it flips. Damn it.
good luck. Thanks,
Party,
Sid.
party out. P for party out.
Oh,
Parrot the yellow ghost. And then remember, can it can be that one or the other one where we have to be out.
You know, they thought you didn't have enough of that after 11.
right.
I've got a lot of tethers.
Yeah, it's a lot of tethers. That's the fun one. Which is gonna make the things
Some
disappear.
towers.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is the fun mechanic.
no
You guys-
jumping.
the other stuff was fun.
I was gonna say, if you were complaining about not being able to hit 2 from, just wait. wait till you get the cross marker.
So hey, Carrot, for that when you needed to be out, you just run across the boss. Don't be next to the boss. Run across the boss. That way, people with the towers can just drop their thing and go to the side. 'Cause I got
Okay.
hit with your holy.
I was super out, but I
You
can
were
just-
right next to where I needed to run out to.
Picture.
That's what I'm going by.
I thought I had an explosion, so I was in the right spot for the explosion, but then I had the tower.
No, that's party out as a stack. So,
Yeah, and the
so
tank-
party goes
tanks
to the
have
butt,
be the-
and the
yeah,
tanks go into
tanks
the
have to be
center.
The closest, yeah, for the tank cluster portion. And then there's
I
the
mean-
other one, which is like I think it's Apodia Logos, which is
Yeah.
the opposite, where we have to be out and the party has to be in the middle of the boss's hitbox.
Yeah. So, you're never gonna lose. You're never gonna lose uptime there. The tanks just have to go to the center, and we just go to the butt. And then, if it's the other one, then we go to the center, and the tanks just go to the tip.
Are we going back in for one pull?
I just am thinking about how many days spent on 2 mechanics. Did we? Did we though? There were 4 people alive. That's not doing it. I don't know if we do. I don't know, do we? What did we do? What did we do wrong on that pull then?
Aliens needed to run across the boss. That way the towers could just walk to the side.
Where are the towers supposed to go?
Kane
No, they weren't.
technically,
So if
Kane
it went off
technically
the
got
three,
in his tower, and he was okay.
I
And didn't get hit
True,
by
but
the
that's not
AoE.
where it should be.
so if
I was-
if this is where the last donut was right here, I dropped my tower like here-ish, like relative to where the like I don't know, somewhere in this area. Yeah.
Yes. The other one was back here where my
Oh,
spread point
that's not
was.
good.
So I Kane like
That's good.
booked it over there, so good for him.
Okay, yeah, the people dropping the towers, we just have to left and right, just nice and easy. We don't even have to go that far. We can just like pop right here.
Well, if it's out, you have to go
Well,
out.
yeah.
If it's in and out, then otherwise it's actually fine to just go to the edge of that circle, as long as the laser people stay like in the middle. But if you don't go out far enough, you actually will clip the laser people.
That's
So
fair.
like to the sides enough,
That's fair.
because they're bigger than they look.
Alright, fresh
I'm
last.
not eating another food. Gonna die in 10 seconds. Sorry, not doing it for one pull.
I got you, Midori. There you go.
Thanks.
Anytime.
I have like a mini regen too somewhere in there. I can use.
Here you go.
Thanks, partner.
I hate this arena.
Still missing dance partner?
Out in quarters. Out and in. That light was not dropped, right?
So Carrot, I'm always gonna manip to my things there. Just so you know.
Well, I was told that I was supposed to run through, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I will kill you every time if you're gonna run through the boss as a caster.
I mean, I'm between the linings, my thing. I'm not
You
gonna
don't have
knock
to
one of my
run
ley
to
line.
the other side. Just like run a little bit through and just don't drop your AoE on me. That's all. Like, there's a lot of space on that side of the boss. Like, I saw Pethos' ley lines when I had to run through, and I was like, I'm gonna stay away from those.
These are not fun.
Bye.
Later.
Good night.
Carrot, what's the fashion report for next week?
It's Thursday.
Well, I mean the group fashion report.
Oh. I will consult with Midori. I have a thought, but the thing is we need to make sure that people comply
That's fair.
before raid time starts. I think it's fun, but it's gonna be problematic if we spend 45 minutes every Tuesday doing glamour.
We can make it just whoever wants to participate can.
Hands are about to break. So,
Oh, did it link the wrong one?
Kane, it's from you flexing them cheeks too hard.
empowered glutes.
All the all the clenching from the mechanics is doing a real number on them.
Oh, there was one point too where I was like, oh, I don't know if this involve's gonna go off in time. Like, just like, I'm about to do the classic powered and hollowed, and then go on cooldown and die. Ugh.
Also, if we're really not blind progging anymore, do we want to all just watch a video?
Thought we did. I thought that's literally what we did like a couple of
I thought
weeks
you guys
ago.
just watched that mechanic. I didn't know everyone watched the whole thing. Then I don't think everyone watched
Oh.
the whole thing.
I only got up to the start of Super
No,
Chain
no.
2A.
Yeah.
we just
I mean, I
watched the
watched
mechanics
the
that we
whole
were
thing.
working on because
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it was gonna take an
I mean-
entire like night to watch the video. But yeah,
Sure. I watched
I-
or I looked at what all the parties were doing last night, so I could see if the strats were mostly the same, and I think they are.
except for the waymarks.
Except for except for that, but I don't think we can change that. We'll have to get over it.
Actually, I watched that last mechanic we saw. I did watch that, and it was like, there's a lot of things that cross the tethers and stuff that's like going to be happening there. Like,
It's just a dance.
yeah.
It's actually not that bad though. I think that's actually easier. What you do there is easier, I think, than what we keep messing up.
Yeah, because it was like the
So-
cross, like goes like one spot, the across the X goes the other spot, and then it's like it made sense, like where everyone has a certain spot to go to, but it's just like
Yeah, it's because it's so specific and it's not
Yeah.
super random. Like and your stuff's not changing colors, and you're not having to go to this side or the other side, or
yeah.
it's basically all supports will be doing this, or all DPS will be doing this, and it's it's not
Yeah, I
that
see that.
bad. I don't think.
Yeah, I
just looks
watched
really
through
bad.
that one. Yeah, it looked bad, but then it was like, oh, it's pretty deterministic. It's like it was like high concept too, where like it looks bad, but then it's like everyone just goes a certain way, like depending what you get.
And two of the colors don't look the same.
Yeah, exactly. Right. There's blue and fake blue. Oh,
But yeah, all the
Actually-
parties basically had that paste bin stuff up, and